Hey everybody, happy Women's History Month, which is just ending. We wanted to again say happy Women's History Day, right?
Yeah, happy Women's History Day.
Yeah.
Happy Women's History.
So proud of how much women have done in our history. And so, as you guys remember, we did a book series where we had different people come join us and talk about the man you were called to be. And so I'm with my crew again today, we talking about it.
Just boys.
So let's real quick, what did this do for you? Any whatever you guys got in talking about being the man, that something that you remember or sticks out for you in that when we did that whole piece.
We only did it one time.
Oh,
right.
so
you guys came to hear us. So that's what I'm saying. It was more of us, but then we called y'all in, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, what stood out to you most when you did come?
Like, what stood out for me is like where all the people, when we came here, like all the people that been reading the book, like what all they had to say about the book, and like all the experience that they got from the book, and they told me, and I carried it into my life and stuff like that. So
some of the advice and things that you got, you got some, Christian, you thinking?
He just said what I was gonna say.
Okay, so some of the advice you got. So shouting out right now that we're about to move to another book. And so in that book, these guys are going to be a part of the podcast and the reading of the book. But the book is by Courtney B. Vance and Dr. Robin L. Smith. And it's called The Invisible Ache. The Invisible Ache. And just saying the invisible ache, I love because it's men identifying their pain and reclaiming their power. And so those that know Courtney B. Vance, he's been in a lot of movies. He's married to the beautiful Angela Bassett, who's Don't Do It No More, Ike, Tina Turner. And so we're excited to kind of dive into this. But you guys have a couple pieces on some of the book or some of your thoughts on it. You want to share anything on that before we kind of start calling out some people on it?
Wait, what you mean?
The papers that you got have some things on it?
Wow.
And so one of the things that I think that is so cool about the book is it talks about the strong black man trap, about how we work on being such a strong man, even with strong men, even though with some of the things that have always hurt us. And what I love that I had as a quote was, if you're always wearing armor, how do you ever let the people who love you actually see you? And so hopefully we'll talk through that and kind of figure it out. So if you're always wearing armor, how do you get people that love and want to help you see you past the armor? So that was one thing that stood out to me that we will discuss in the book. Anything else?
It says, is vulnerability a foul or a flex?
Ooh, is vulnerability a
foul or a flex?
A foul or a flex? That's heavy, because many times we don't want to be vulnerable in a lot of things we do. So hopefully we'll be able to discuss that as well. What else you guys got?
it says, strong or silence, which one do you think the world expects from you more?
Being strong or being silent, which one do you think the world expects more? Which one do you think?
I think
silent.
Silent?
They want you not to show your feelings more than want you to like be strong.
But I think we've been taught not to show them. So we're going to talk more about that in The Invisible Ache. You got something you want to add to that?
Yeah. Who taught you that big boys don't cry? And do you still believe them?
Oh, who taught you that big boys don't cry?
Another one says, in one word, what is the heaviest mask you feel forced to wear at school or in the streets?
The heaviest mask you feel
Forced
to wear?
School.
Forced to wear. Wow. You guys feel like we wear masks?
Yes.
I think we all wear masks at some point.
I don't. When you say like, you mean like outside in general, or like?
It says that you're forced to wear in school, at your job, or at home, or out in the streets. We wear a mask of either I'm tough, or wear a mask of, it could be the silence that you talked about. So I think when we think about the mask, it can be quite a few things. But here's what it is, everybody. We're looking for some guys to join us in this book read. It's The Invisible Ache, men identifying their pain and reclaiming their power, reading the book with us and doing some podcasting with us. And so as we do this, I'm going to call out a person that I would love to do this with, and I'm going to give them a chance to call. So what you can accept or not accept, but I'm going to sit here in this task right now, and I'm calling out my main brother, Mr. Shields. Mr. Shields, I'm calling you out to join this book club with us. Anybody got somebody else?
You took mine. I was going to say Mr. Shields.
You want to say Mr. Shields? Okay, Mr. Shields, you got 2 call outs.
I won't hear it.
Mr. Shields.
Wait, we supposed to call out somebody else. Everybody was supposed to call their own person. I called Mr. Shields. So y'all can't call my person because I called him first.
Polo.
Mr. Polo? Okay, who you want to call out?
On my head. Call out head.
Call out head?
Miss Four Friends.
Miss Four Friends wouldn't be in this since we're doing men identifying their pain.
Y'all trying to do all men,
Coach Simmons.
Coach Simmons. So there you have it. We've called y'all out. You guys could decline. You could gracefully decline. But if your name wasn't called and you want to be a part of this book study with us, The Invisible Ache by Courtney B. Vance and Dr. Robin L. Smith, send me an email, canderson@cps.edu, and let's get this ball rolling next month, talking about all of the things you heard us talking about a little bit. Until then, the fellas here and I are saying,
Clark
out.